welcome back to another episode of Motivational Mondays, where we kick off your week with positivity, inspiration, and a little push to get you closer to your goals. Today, we're talking about something that isn't flashy or glamorous, but it is the secret behind every success story, and that is consistency. Consistency is what turns effort into results. It's the daily grind, the silent commitment, and the choice to show up even when you're tired, and even when no one's clapping, and also even when it feels really slow. My first quote is from Dwayne Johnson. He said, "Success isn't always about greatness, it's about consistency." So consistent hard work gains success and greatness will come. So let's unpack what it takes to stay consistent and why it's more powerful than talent, luck, or motivation. First, let's talk about why consistency beats intensity. You don't need to do something massive one time. You need to do something small every day, like every single day. So my next quote is from James Clear. He's the author of Atomic Habits. It's a good read. Go read that. First, he teaches us that the key to big change is small steps repeated consistently over time. He said you don't need to rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. That's why consistency matters. You can have the biggest dream in the world, but without steady action, it stays a dream. I want to get into 3 ways to stay consistent even when you don't feel like it. So here's a couple ways you can build real consistency in your life. First, let's set clear, achievable goals. Make habits simple. Don't aim to run 10 miles a day if you haven't started yet. Begin with 10 minutes and build up from there, and gradually add on to that. And that will help you stay consistent and keep going. 2, I want you to create a routine, not just the goal. So what I mean is success lives in your routine, so make it automatic. Make it a non-negotiable part of your day. Like, you got to do this. 3 is track your progress and celebrate them small wins. I always add that into everything, like to celebrate yourself, because you have to, even the small things, you have to give yourself a pat on the back for it, because you're making some kind of progress and you have to be like, okay, I'm doing it, So just momentum builds when you can see your growth, celebrate consistency, and not the perfection. Like, you don't have to be perfect at nothing. Just start on what you want to do. Congratulate yourself for starting, first and foremost. So my next quote is from Tony Robbins. And he said, "It's not what we do once in a while that sharpens our lives, but what we do consistently." And consistently means every day. So next is how to compound power of showing up. Now, when you're consistent, you're building trust with yourself, your vision, and your future. So even when it feels like you're not making any progress, consistency is quiet stacking the bricks. One day at a time, you'll look up and see a wall you built from tiny daily actions and won't even realize it because it's become a habit. You don't even think about it. It's like second nature now. So it's not about being perfect. It's about not quitting. Day by day, brick by brick, you can become what you repeatedly do. And you already know that because you can tell that by the habit you already have and what you already repeatedly do. So this week, I want to challenge you. Don't try to be perfect. Just try to be consistent. Choose one thing that aligns with your goals, whether it's working out, reading, journaling, saving money, and just commit to doing it every day for the next 7 days. And let's see how that turns out, So let these powerful words guide you. Success isn't always about greatness. It's about consistency. Consistent hard work gains success. Greatness will come. That's from Dwayne Johnson. You do not need to rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. And that's from James Clear. And lastly, it's not what we do once in a while that sharpens our lives, but what we do consistently. And that's from Tony Robbins. You don't need to sprint. Just keep showing up. Your results will come. You will definitely see the fruits of your labor. So that's it for this episode of Motivational Mondays. I just want to thank everybody for coming and joining me, for just taking the time, your energy and presence out of your day just to give it to me. It means everything. So Until then, stay focused, stay ready, stay steady, and remember, consistency builds confidence. You got this. Have an amazing week, and I hope your weekend was great. And unfortunately, we are out.